The electrical engineering field is growing, and it's pretty obvious why. All of the pushes for renewable energy, things like electric vehicles and all the infrastructure associated with that, this huge explosion in AI for, things like data centers. Electrical engineers are involved in all of that. And that's why our occupation is expected to grow twice as fast as the average industry over the next 10 years. So with that being said, there's kind of some unknowns when it comes to what electrical engineers actually do, because some electrical engineers can be designing, buildings, while other ones are working on semiconductor chips. So in the US, if you look at all of the different sectors that electrical engineers work in, the biggest single sector that employs electrical engineers is construction, and that's 13% of all electrical engineers. In school, we're not training electrical engineers how to do the work in construction. I graduated with my degree and had never taken any classes about construction or, the thought processes that need to go into designing electrical systems there. And so when I graduated, I didn't even really realize that was an option. And the problem is that much of this projected growth is happening in the construction field. So where are we going to get the engineers from? How are we creating an awareness, and how are we training the people that are going to come into our industry and design these important projects that are making the world a better place? So, that's what we do at the Building Engineer Training Institute. We make content like this to spark an awareness among people. It's like, hey, look at this opportunity for electrical engineers in construction. And then, if you're interested in coming here, we provide a 3-week boot camp, which teaches Revit software, what you're going to be using every day to design buildings, and then also how to think like an electrical engineer, because that stuff is not covered in college. So whether you're a recent grad trying to get into the industry and find your first job, or if you just started at an engineering firm, or if you're a firm owner knowing that you have some new talent and are trying to figure out the best way to train them, then send me a DM on here and we can schedule a call to talk about where you're at, where you're trying to go, and how we can help you get there.